Everybody, welcome back. So if you recently saw my video where I unboxed that HK33 parts kit from Apex, you guys will notice that I got a busted mug. Interesting story. I reached out to Apex. I said, hey, this is what happened. Do you guys have any more of those mugs? That's a really cool mug. I'd like to have one that's, usable. And one of the nice ladies over at Apex got back with me a couple days later. They had to look. They did have one last one remaining. She was kind enough to ship that out to me free of charge, which is awesome. Thank you, Apex. Kudos to Apex. I greatly appreciate that, just because I really wanted one of those mugs for their 20th anniversary, which I thought was really neat. Now, additionally, I got some parts in the mail, so I kind of waited till I got this box to also open up the mug just to see how the mug's doing. Now, if you guys also go back and reference my M1A1, M1A1 Thompson kit. I think it's M1A1. I can't remember. Anyway, go and reference that. You'll see it's in pretty rough shape. I was in need of some parts, so I went out to Apex and found that they did have some stuff that I was interested in, not only for that HK33, but also for that Thompson kit. Now, what I picked up was a HK33 mag release assembly in very good condition, complete, for 60 bucks. Yes, I know it's expensive, but parts are kind of rare for those. Additionally, I got some of those Cetme Model C butt pad screws because I needed them for the stock set that I got from Centerfire Systems. And I also got just an additional Cetme, well, that was $2 for those screws. I also got a Cetme C handguard screw. I figured, why not? Doesn't hurt to have extras. It was $3. I got that M1A1. I got a Thompson M1A1 butt stock. It's a World War II, stripped in good condition, with the sling swivel attachment point relocated to the top side of that stock. Those were $29.56. And then there's also a Thompson M1A1 pistol grip, wooden pistol grip in fair condition. Those were listed as $34.95. I don't know. I have no idea what they look like. You guys will find out, as I will too. And they had some Thompson M1A1 barrels. That's the 10.5 inch and 45 ACP, obviously. They had those for $129.95. I thought, well, why not? I doubt I'll ever build this thing, but somebody may want a kit, and I may just make a display one out of it. I don't know, but without further ado, let's dive off into it. I definitely want to check out this Apex mug. Super excited that they sent me one. They did not have to do that, but they were kind enough to do so, and I'm very happy about that. Let me get that. There's a packing slip in there, strangely enough. Oh, I see. So it's kind of funny. It's a packing slip on the parts that I had gotten previously, and yeah, and they sent me a mug. Okay, well, that's kind of cool. So let's open this up and check it out. Looks like it is very well packaged this time. I mean, really packaged. So I guess they wanted to make sure this one wasn't going to get busted. I mean, that's a lot of paper, guys. A lot of paper. Let's get that off the table. Oh, wow, they even packed the inside with paper. That's hilarious. Oh, that's funny. And there it is. That's what it should have looked like when I got it. Apex 20th anniversary, both sides of the mug. Awesome. Thank you, Apex. I am super stoked to get that. Now that I've got a good working mug and not a mug parts kit. Anyway, let's check out the rest of these parts that I told you about at the beginning. I am very curious to see the condition of, especially of these Thompson parts, because I have no idea. Let's get that packing list out of the way. I have no idea what to expect. Let's check it out. Let me move this. probably the barrel. Feels like a barrel. It's probably the stock. It's probably the pistol grip. Alright. Let's just take a quick gander at the small parts first. Because always you want to make sure these screws and stuff that you get are never, you know, that the threads are still good for one. There's those buttstock screws. I don't know how well you guys can see it. Those are in perfect shape. Actually, they don't look like they've ever been used. Or butt pad screws, I'm sorry. This is that handguard screw. Once again, does not look like it's ever been used. Great shape. Pretty happy about that. And then here is that HK33 mag release assembly, because as you guys saw in that previous video, I was missing some of those parts. This has the roll pin, this has the push button, it has, that's really crammed in there. Well, that's interesting. There's two cams in there. I don't know why there's two cams in there. It's interesting. Two cam pieces. Huh. I didn't expect that. I don't know if that's... I don't think it's meant to be like that, but there's two cams in there. Anyway, let's put all that back in the bag. And by the way, those look to be in just good surplus condition. Let's get that moved off to the side. Let's check out this fair condition Thompson M1A1 pistol grip. Man, I hope this thing's nice. Or at least decent. That's my big concern. Hoping that it's just in decent usable condition and not split to pieces and cracked and everything else. Well used, well loved, chewed up just a little bit. Interesting, it looks like a V right there, but you know, dark from the oil, does have the split in top. It has an S mark right here. Or is that a 2? I don't know if that's an S or a 2. But anyway, looks good. It's just really, really dark. Looks like dark walnut. Probably from oil. Feels like it's a lot of oil. You know, honestly, fair condition. I'm not complaining. That's pretty nice. Better than I expected it to be. Let's check out that barrel. These barrels, I believe they're new production. I think they're Criterions. I could have gotten one from Royal Tiger, but I've read some mixed things about Royal Tiger, about their barrels. So I decided to get this one. So there it is, 10.5 inch, 45 ACP, blued. This thing looks gorgeous, by the way. The threads look really, really nice. Just a good looking barrel. I'll try, well, I'm probably not going to bother with inserting a picture on the rifling. I mean, it's a brand new production barrel. But yeah, that fit and finish wise, that thing is gorgeous. I want to say those are Criterion. If you guys know, I believe, I can't remember if Apex listed that on their site. But yeah, that thing's nice. That'll go with that kit really nicely. Now, let's take a look at that buttstock. The reason I opted for a buttstock with the sling swivel that was relocated to the top is because that's the way the one was that was in my kit. So I kind of wanted to go back to what it had, what would have been included with it. So that's my reasoning behind it. This looks fun. Let's see if I can get this open without mangling my stock. Looks like I need to replace my razor blade. This is stripped. I do believe I can rob the parts off my other one and use it. Once again, super oily. You can see where the patch is, where they filled in, where that sling swivel location and relocated it to the top side. This hole here appears to be a little boogered up, but we can fix that with a little bit of wood glue and some wood shavings. That's not a big deal. I think that'll work just fine. But it looks pretty good. This is really oily. It does have the reinforcing screws on this side. As you guys can see there, you've got one here, one here. I mean, I think it looks pretty decent. You know, certainly should work just fine for, you know, a display gun, something like that. So, you know, for the price I paid, I mean, like I think it was less than 30 bucks. I think that's a pretty good deal. So there you have it, guys. Just a few parts to go, and I think my pistol grip actually matches color. I'd say it's pretty close. Just really oily walnut. There's just a few parts just to go with that Thompson M1A1 kit. You know, I may just put it away, and it may sit for the next 30 years. I don't know. Well, 30 years I'll probably be dead. But anyway, you know, it's just nice to go ahead and get these parts while you can for the kit, to be perfectly honest. If I don't end up building it into something and making it, you know, going through all the paperwork and stuff like that for it, you know, I'm sure there's definitely going to be somebody else that would be interested in something like that, especially if I can get it to clean up. Now, once again, that's assuming I can get it to clean up. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. It did look pretty gnarly in terms of rust, but, you know, we'll see. Of course, there's my mug. I don't have a parts kit mug, so I'm pretty happy about that. But just wanted to share this with you guys. I think they still have this stuff in stock. Actually, all this stuff. Of course, no mugs. Because they sent me the last mug. So, I don't know. But anyway, if you guys are looking for stuff for your Thompsons, if you got a parts kit from Royal Tiger or from somebody else, if you were one of the ones that got one from Bowman Armament, there's a place for parts. So, just wanted to share this with you guys. Just want to thank you put out a thank you to my subscribers. You guys really make the channel. We're growing, or I guess my channel's growing slowly but surely. Of course, I don't have the reach of a lot of bigger channels. I don't have any sponsorship. You guys know this. Entirely self-funded. But when you guys comment, when you hit the like button on the video or whatever, you know, that helps the reach. That helps to get it out there. That helps more views, you know, more subscribers, helps grow the channel. And I greatly appreciate that, and I greatly appreciate you guys sharing in this insane hobby of mine. But as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, you guys have a great day.